Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode. This is a continuation of the creation of assets for the Unreal Marketplace. I have decided to document the creation of a character for the marketplace as a possible alternative source of income for my video game Howling Tales. This week, I have been working on polishing some details and adding elements like the cape and some weapons. So let's get started. I decided to add a cape because I felt the character needed some more coverage on the back. So I jumped into Marvelous Designer to design a cape. At first, the idea was to use a very basic short cape, but the idea evolved into a cape with a hood. Hoods always introduce a component of mystery that makes the character more interesting. On the other hand, I started with the design of weapons and shields. Here you can see me taking a shield as a reference. Although I'm going to redesign the shield completely, I like its shape. So first, I define the profile and later, with the help of some modifiers, I will finish the model. For the modeling of this kind of model, I use a lot the mirror modifier to save time and only do half of the model. The subsurface modifier to add more resolution and soften shapes, the bevel modifier to make the edges sharper, and finally the lattice modifier to modify the shape of the model. I always try to model in a non-destructive way so I can go back and make changes if necessary. As for the weapons, I decided to make two swords, inspired by The Witcher. Like the shield, I use a concept art I found on the internet to design my swords as a reference. As the character is a female, I decided to give a more feminine touch to her weapons too, with more floral details and more elaborate design. In my workflow, I recycle many models that I have either bought or created before, working relatively faster. The swords have the same design but have their personality, as they will have different uses. Similarly, the shield follows the same design. The common elements are the gems and the floral details. Following a design criteria gives cohesion to the story behind our characters. Lastly, I spend a lot of time on credibility. These are small details that help sell the realism. The whole system of belts and straps always takes a lot of work, but they give meaning to how the character carries her weapons or how other elements like the cape are affected by the weight or friction of those elements. It's important to think about how things will work in real life. For example, if I decide to put the swords on the back, how would they hold up? The easiest thing would be to stick them on the back and that's it. In the end, it's a video game and we can take certain licenses that no one would really judge. But going a mile further and thinking about the actual design of those elements takes the character to a higher level of quality and detail. Next is to create the low poly model, bake the maps and get ready to texture in Substance Painter. But we will see all of that next week. As always, thank you very much for watching and have a great week.